What's up, everybody? Welcome to Lit Hot Garbage Reviews, where we give you the truth straight, no chasers, on practical everyday products. Today's episode is brought to you by Me See Money. Today's featured product is MegaWise 5-in-1 hand mixer found on Amazon.com. Before we get started, just want to go over some simple rules on how we rate products here. If the product is top of the line and improves your daily life in a very big way, as well on delivering on the company's advertised promise to the consumer, we will give it a lit stamp of approval, which is a 4 or 5 star rating. Now, if the product does not meet our standards and delivers on the promise advertised, then we're going to declare that product as hot garbage, carrying a 1 or 2 rating. Now, example of hot garbage is when products are not worth buying to begin with. They waste your time and break down on you when you need them the most. A prime example we have of this here is a product that I got for Christmas a couple of years ago. It's from the Food and Wine Company. And the reason why I bring this up is it's a hand mixer as well. So, here's the box it came in. It's dusty because it doesn't work. This is the attachment for it. Here's this with the seal, not looking very good. Don't like it. I'm not going to even break out the motor because guess what? That's what broke down on me right before Easter when I needed to make my Easter dinner. So that right there is a prime example, people, of hot garbage. So, back to the product that we're going to be displaying today and giving a great review on, which is the MegaWise 5-in-1 Immersion Hand Blender Set. So, the whole reason we even tried this out is because MegaWise provided my husband with another product, which was a jump box that started our expedition, who had a totally dead battery, and after several months of setting, one jump automatically turns over and is working, which is saying a great deal because that big machine drains a battery. So we figured, since they gave us great customer service during that and had a great product, we would try out some other products and do a review on it. So moving on from there, here is the actual product, and as you can see, we have right here the actual hand mixer itself. So this is the actual piece, the motor that will be attaching to everything. We have the whisk. We actually have the chopper itself. We actually have, well, here's the chopper. This is the actual mixer. So when you want to mix things like whipping cream, things of that sort, you can put it in here and mix it with this after we attach it to here. This goes on top for when we want to chop items, which I'll display in a moment because we're going to be using these items to make a lemon pie. Now, we're not going to be doing the whole recipe because, of course, this is just a review, but you get to see how this functions in the everyday kitchen. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead. This also comes out as the blade. We're going to use our chopper. We're going to make the crust. We have the butter. We have the graham crackers. And we have the sugar and the cashews. So first things first. Let's see how it works. And we're probably going to have to do batches. Here, right here. Casualty. Right here. So, get everything in there. We're going to start off with the graham crackers. Now we're going to do the attachment. Now it attaches here, and as you can see, the blade is right there. From there, we're going to go ahead and plug it in for the first time. And let's see. And from there, oops, what am I doing? As you can see, I'm goofing. Put it right here. As you can see, it locks into place. And then we're going to hold it down here. And we're just going to start off with about 6. Let's do that. And pulsate. Let's take it all the way up to 12. I take breaks because it says don't do this more than 1 minute so you won't burn out the motor. See how it's crushing? It's crushing it. Take this off. Oh no. Now let's try some cashews. This is all for the crust. You hear how it sounds all good inside. Let's see, it starts on out. And look, very, 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 very powdery. So now we're gonna do this. So you can see exactly the texture, which is awesome. So now we are now going to start the actual filling process, which is going to be egg yolks, and we're going to use this attachment right here to whisk it all. Lemon juice. We're going to use condensed milk. One more can after this, and then we'll be done with that portion, just to demonstrate how well this mixes everything. And you can see how everything's sticky and ooey and gooey. There we go. So now, once we have everything in the mixing bowl, this is the reason why we're doing this recipe, because it's very, very simple. We are going to take this off, which you detach like this. We're going to put this attachment on now so we can stick this in. Now we got the whisk and secure. Let's beat. And let me give you a chance to see how everything works and how the blood drainage and everything. We're gonna turn it. Very, very powerful. Have to bring this down to 3. Getting everything mixed together, and it's doing a great, great job. Runs very, very smoothly. Incorporate. You can see how it's coming together. All right. So from there, we only have one more thing to do, which is mixing whipped cream. So for this, we're going to use, put this to the side, our measuring cup and mixer. We have heavy cream. Very, very cool. Some sugar. And some flavoring. Almond. And lemon. For the whipped cream topping for this pie. Now, we're going to utilize this feature. So, I'm going to put it on turbo. Already working. Doing a great job. Start off at medium speed and then work our way up. See how quick it's getting? Making all that good cream. You can see how thick and creamy it is. See how it's thickening? Excellent job. Just to get a closer look. Creaminess and thickness, just that quick. So overall, what do we think of the 5-in-1 Immersion hand blender set? We think it is fantastic. It deserves 5 stars. And a lit stamp of approval. So I hope you guys go out there and get you one of these immediately because it is fantastic. It's reasonably priced, less than $50, and oh my God, it does everything as you can see. So I hope you appreciate it as much as we do, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Okay, so here we have a blender set that just came in from MegaWise. Unbox this here and take a look at what we got. Alright, so as you can see, MegaWise 5-in-1 hand blender. High efficiency, low noise, energy saver. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. First is the motor itself. It's very heavy. MegaWise. You have a power button and a turbo mode. Different settings here. You have stainless steel blending attachment, blade. Also heavy stainless steel. Then inside we have a frothing attachment. Whisk. Our first container. To 20 fluid ounces in there. And then we have what looks like our base in here as well. Yes. This is an attachment there as well to chop. I'll have to see how to take this off. Rubber feet, keep it from spinning. With blade in here as well. Very nice. And finally, there's another tool here to attach everything. And there's a 2-year MegaWise warranty. MegaWise customer service is great. Very fast on their Facebook page, website, and they run off these QR codes, which are just super quick. There's also fully illustrated in color user manual.
Good evening. I want to do a video on the MegaWise 5-in-1 hand blender. It chops and blends, and it has different attachments to it. That's what I use the most. I use it for mixing coffee. It does a great job as far as for cold coffees and putting the syrup and things of that nature in it. You can also whisk, and there's a milk frother, and right there is a chopping attachment. You can also chop and mix in it as well. Of course, it comes with the owner's manual. There's a cup that comes with it. You can whisk or use the chopper in the cup. It's got a nice weight to it. The cord is plenty long enough. You just press these two buttons right here, the two red ones, one there and one here, and that pops your attachments off. Or it has a normal and a turbo mode, and you can hear it run. That's the normal. Here's the turbo. And you also have an adjustment on the handle from 1 to 12. And on normal mode, the higher you go up, the faster it goes. For chopping and stuff as well. The book manual tells you how to, if you're chopping nuts or if you're chopping onions or whatever it is that you're doing on it, it does a trick, and it comes with a 2-year warranty. It's a nice heavy unit. It looks like it's very well built, and like I say, it has a good weight to the handle. So, and the attachments are easy to change out. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. It beats for us taking a long spoon trying to chop or stir the milk and all that good stuff. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and you folks have a nice evening. Thanks. Bye now.
There we are. We're with our doing a smoothie, and it has chopped that up. It was frozen cherries, fresh packed pumpkin, a little bit of salt, whey, liquid whey was the liquid to it, and some pumpkin pie spice. And the power thing has a dial on the top. You can get it stronger or lower if you want. And then it has the light, slower speed, and then the faster speed. And this is the base where you go ahead and use it for smoothies, the actual Immersion blender. It also has a fixture here. This is made out of plastic. There's a blade in there. Comes with a whisk. It's very lightweight, but will work with whipped cream and egg whites. And then this is the piece that you hook on for your whisk. You just put that in there. And it also has a milk frother, and that works really well. I made London fog this morning, my first time ever making a London fog and frothing my milk. And so it's pretty good little mixer, a little bit lightweight on the blades. You don't want to do too heavy stuff, but for the price, I think it's a pretty good deal. I got to test it for free, but they are a pretty good deal. And it comes with that tall cup that we were using for my daughter to make her smoothie with.
Go ahead and record. All right, so
Hey, it looks like an avocado.
I'm gonna go ahead and chop up. There's a little mini food processor. I'm just gonna throw some onions in there. I hate chopping onions, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, this is, if it doesn't take a ton of room, I do have a really nice food processor, like a $500 food processor that I got from my mom. But it's heavy, it's very heavy duty. It's almost not even worth pulling out, unless I have to. So I'm just gonna throw this in there, put the top on. Go ahead and put this on. Top is, I don't know that it's tightened down. Hold on one second. Let me turn it. Why is it not wanting to pop into place? I don't know. Maybe this will be good enough. We'll try it. Okie dokie, and voila, chopped onions. I have really sensitive eyes since I've done LASIK surgery, and I really have a hard time chopping onions. So this is, I'm not gonna lie, like probably how I will always chop onions. Just because it's small and so easy to use. So again, that's the 5-in-1 Immersion blender by MegaWise, under 50 bucks.
So I'm going to blend the tomatoes. I cut them in pieces, prepared the blender, and I will see how it works. So I'll close the lid like that. And let's start. Let's select speed and restart. Let's make it a little bit higher. Turbo button. The highest speed there is. Okay, did everything perfectly.
Today I'm using MegaWise Immersion hand blender, 5-in-1 and blender. I'm just going to be using the chopper section to see how it works. Okay, so in a minute I'll just touch the start button. Here I have placed it on speed 1 and it's ready to go. I'm now pressing the power button and look what happens. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wow, in a couple of seconds. There we have it. So there we have it. The MegaWise hand blender works magic. It's magical. It's all chopped, blended and nice, ready to use. Thank you so much for this product. It's really magical.
Alright, so I already did an unboxing video, but here it is, all laid out. This is the motor handle part, and then the attachments. I think I'll use the Whisk the most. I'm not sure what I would use this one for, but I'm sure I'll find some good use for it. Chopper, probably use this for like apples or nuts to chop up. The Immersion attachment, and then a taller container. I haven't used it yet, but I'm super excited. There's lots of settings, and I think it'll be a great product.
Alright, today we have a MegaWise 5-in-1 immersion hand blender set. And first of all, you have the motor. And it also has 12 modes in it. And after that one, you have the blender itself, which you can pretty much do all kinds of like fruits or whichever you like, something like that. And you can choose either of this stuff right here. I don't know what's the name of it, but yeah. And we have the food processor itself, which is kind of sick. I usually do it on like vegetables and stuff, just to grind it. And that's pretty much everything in a 5-in-1 immersion hand blender set. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Here is a demonstration of the MegaWise hand blender. It's really easy to assemble.
mashing up the potatoes quite nicely.
One of our favorite attachments is the Whisk attachment. It makes everything so much easier on the shoulders and everything. And look, you can change the speed if you wanted to, but just one little touch, and it does an amazing job.
When you go to twist the unit together to try to take it apart, this is what comes loose, and this stays attached, and you can't even get it loose. It's a bunch of junk.